the promise that wouldn't die. He stood by the cedar tree just after the sun had dropped below the edge of the East Texas sky. The wind was soft that night, too soft to carry the weight of everything he held inside. But still he made a promise, not just to his father, Charles Edward Colbert, but to the two uncles whose fire never left his spirit, Johnny and Billy. He promised he'd bring their story back to the people it was taken from, not to prove anything to the government, not to please the churches, and damn sure not to beg for recognition from a system built on erasure. This was for the ones who remembered, the ones who knew. It wasn't passed down in books. It came in fragments, names spoken in whispers, truths buried in court records and grave dust. Changing Wind's great-grandfather, John Colbert, was murdered with an axe by his own stepson, A.P. Pink Davis. The state pardoned Davis like the crime was a misunderstanding. But the family remembered John's son, Eugene Colbert, carried that wound forward. He raised a boy named Charles Edward Colbert, a man who couldn't read but could sign his name with purpose. When the moment called for truth, Charles' hand was steady. The same would be said of his son. Changing Winds didn't just inherit blood. He inherited the silence, the suspicion, the fire, and he turned it into a voice. In the 1870s, the Colberts were in Larkinsville, Alabama. By 1880, they were in Tyler, Texas. That wasn't a casual move. They didn't have cars or highways. They traveled by wagon, by rail, by foot, through mud roads, sunburnt fields, and stopped in towns to work for food or money to make it to the next town. They moved westward, not to chase opportunity, but to protect what little truth they had left. The documents don't say why, but the family knew. Alabama had become too dangerous. Texas wasn't safer, but it was a place to disappear, or maybe to be reborn. Ollie Haunty Molly here. I need a favor. Look, can you like it, dislike it, share it, or pretend you didn't see it? Just don't scroll in silence. Hit the subscribe, drop a comment, 7 words minimal to make them count. Oh, and if you get the taste, grab some merch. Links will be in the description. Support the story.